Okay, so Kafka is a open source distributed event streaming platform that is designed for real-time data pipelines and event processing. And so I would like to discuss what are the Kafka key features here. So first one is high throughput. So what is the high throughput? So Kafka can handle large volumes of messages, that is like millions per second. So that is efficiently it will handle. And low latency. So what is the low latency? So the time taken for a message to travel from the producer to the consumer is minimal here. And we have a distributed architecture. So what is the distributed architecture here? So Kafka runs on a cluster of brokers, that is nodes, where data is partitioned and replicated across these brokers. Okay, and after that, fault tolerant. So Kafka continues to function even if some of its components fails. Okay, and we have like horizontal scalability. So horizontal scalability means the ability to increase system capacity by adding more brokers. Here brokers means nodes to the Kafka clusters. So rather than upgrading existing hardware. So if you are upgrading existing hardware, that is called as vertical scaling, but the Kafka supports horizontal scaling here. Okay, and what is Confluent here? Okay, so if you are speaking about Confluent, it is a commercial distribution of Kafka. Okay, this is also built by the original Kafka developers. Okay, but this is an extension of Kafka with some additional features and tools. Okay, and also has like it is a enterprise support. And if you are speaking about like Confluent key feature, so the first one is Confluent Platform. Okay, this will enhances Kafka with connectors, schema registry, and monitoring tools. So Kafka Connect. So what is a Kafka Connect? So a framework for like connecting Kafka with external systems. External systems means databases, cloud services. Okay. So the benefit is it will simplifies the data integration by offering pre-built connectors. So pre-built connectors means JDBC, AWS S3, Elasticsearch. Okay, and after that schema registry. So what is schema registry? So basically it will manages and validates the messages schemas centrally. So the benefit is it will ensure the data consistency and prevents schema related errors during message production and consumption. Okay, and we have like monitoring tools as well. Okay, so we have a Confluent Control Center. Okay, so Confluent Control Center means this is a web based UI for managing and monitoring Kafka clusters. Okay, so the benefit is it will provide insight into the Kafka topics and brokers and consumers and groups. This will simplify troubleshooting and cluster management. Okay, and after that we have a Confluent Cloud. So this is a fully managed Kafka service in the cloud. Okay, so the main thing is Confluent Cloud is a fully managed and cloud native Kafka services available on major cloud providers, that is AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. And after that we have some limitations in the Kafka. Okay, so I'm going to speak about that limitations. The first one is complex management. So that is like Kafka requires significant expertise to set up and monitor and scale, right? And after that there is no built-in UI here. Okay, so that is lacks an official graphical interface for monitoring and managing the topics and brokers. And after that we have a limited connectors here. So Kafka has like a limited set of connectors for integrating with external systems. And after that data governance. So if you speak about data governance here, so there is no built-in schema management or like version control for data formats here. And security configurations. So security configurations like basic security features require complex and manual configuration here. And after that, so we already have a Kafka, so why should we go for like Confluent, isn't it? So why to use Confluent here? So the first is ease of management. Okay, so this is provides an intuitive control center UI for managing and monitoring Kafka clusters. Okay, and that will offers like enterprise level support and tools for easier deployment and maintenance. And after that we have a enhanced security, so that will provide like advanced security features like RBAC and audit logs as well. So that will simplifies encryption and authentication setup. And after that we have a data governance. So data governance, which will contains schema registry, as I spoke earlier. So this will manages and validates the schemas for messages to maintain the data consistency. Okay, and after that we have a rich connector ecosystem. Okay, so rich connector ecosystem means this will access to a wide range of pre-built connectors for databases, cloud services, and other data sources Kafka connect as well. Okay, and after that we have a enterprise reliability. So this will provide tools for ensuring the high availability and disaster recovery and global replication. And we have a Confluent cloud. So this cloud, as I spoke earlier, this is a fully managed Kafka with automatic scaling and reduced operational overhead and strong SLAs as well. Okay, so this is the difference between Kafka versus Confluent. Okay, so in a summary, so if you can see here, so while Kafka is a powerful and versatile platform for streaming data and Confluent, okay, and Confluent simplifies the deployment and enhances the security and provides a better governance and offers a managed solution that reduces the complexity of running Kafka at scale. Okay, so that's it friends. I hope you guys liked my video. So if you like, please go ahead and like my video. If you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks.